let's talk about your music. Cheap Ass Weave. Now that song is so catchy. It's really, and the video is so clever. Tell me, how did that come about?
It was just somebody just said me like, oh, this would be a good idea if you remixed it. And it's just like, I'm going to just do something funny. Like, just do something funny. I don't want to put out all my hardcore music out. I just want, like, people that already know that I'm funny. Like, let me just put, like, a fun track. Like, nothing serious. Like, let's just see how this goes. Because this music thing to me is new. So I don't really know how things work and everything. So I'm like, let me just keep it a little safe. And coming soon, we finna get it popping.
Now, when did you decide to start your music career?
You know, ever since I was young, I was always into music. But, you know, I always feel like there's millions of people that are trying to get in the music industry and everything. What out of anybody is going to be me? Like, I'm a person that like don't like to take a lot of chances. I like to be safe. But my manager said, like, listen, if you take it serious, like you take making money serious, like working serious, then you're going to go somewhere. You just gotta be serious and stop having stop being so down. Like, I don't really I'd be so negative.
Yeah.
Like, stop being negative.
So do you write your own material?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So
I take my fucking long ass 2 days.
It takes you so what's the process of writing a song like?
You know, I gotta like listen and listen and listen and listen and listen to the beat, listen to the beat, focus there, focus. This is why I had to like practically stop dancing, because like you have to be dedicated, like you really have to be dedicated. Sometimes I don't even feel like it's too much, but I be focused and I write it.
So Cheap Ass Weave is your pet peeve?
It's not like it's a pet peeve, like it's like, oh my God. But it's just like, I'm really trying to advise girls, like, yo, we really could tell when your shit looks bad. Like, people really talk shit about bitches that have fucked up ass weave. I'm just trying to help the world. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you help the world with how does that change someone's life?
I mean, you could be rocking a weave, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is mad cheap, and everybody's violating you because your shit is cheap. Now, if you get something that's going to be a little bit more expensive, because when you do buy one that's more expensive, it even lasts longer. Like, you think you're spending more money, but you really, like, spending money for quality. Like, what is the point of buying something that's going to last for 4 or 5 days? When you could buy something that it was a little bit more money, but it's going to last you for, like, 2 months.
So would you prefer, like, weave or wig?
Whatever floats your boat. Like,
what does Cardi B wear?
I wear both. Fuck this.
You also wear braids. I like your braid in that episode. Like, what made you come up with that style?
Oh, no, I always wore braids. That's my favorite thing to wear, braids. Ever since I was in high school, I always did braids. I started doing a lot of weaves when I started dancing, because it's like everybody wears weave in the strip club. But then I started being myself again, started wearing braids, and it's like people really loved it. And it's like, I love it too. Like, that's how I feel more comfortable. But like, kind of damaged my hair. So, you know, when you wear your little wigs and shit, you give your hair some fresh air and your real hair grow. Because at the end of the day, it's always about your real hair too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because guys, you know what's so crazy? Your weave could be oh so popping, but always want to always want to come to you like, I want to see how your real hair look like. Yeah, that happens all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes it's unfair between men and women. Like, we don't say take off the fitted, let me see your shape up.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Is that something you would do?
I mean, you're going to eventually have to take off your hat. You know what I mean? You won't have to. You're going to get hot up in here. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, I know that you have millions of followers, right? Mm-hmm. Like, about what? Like, almost 2 million followers, right? Yeah. So, you deal with scrutiny a lot. You have your critics. And a lot of them, from what people say, like, they compare you to Kat Stacks. And recently she brought up something saying that it's unfair that you mentioned about hoeing and try to glorify it, but you've never been a hoe. Like,
I don't glorify it. I don't even want to talk about this bitch. I really don't even want to talk about it. Like, she's corny. Like,
how did that make you feel though? Like, it seemed like the only reason she got a platform was because of you, and that
made me want to laugh. Next question.
Okay, so as far as this season and your career ventures and stuff like that, what does Cardi B have going on?
Got the music thing going on. I have these portable chargers coming out. You know what I'm saying? Got these eyeshadows coming out. They're real good. And if the eyeshadow work out, then fuck yeah, put some lip gloss out. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Then I have some personal things that I'm doing personally for myself.
You're well off, but you said you're not rich yet until you get your mama a house.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm not satisfied. Like, everybody like, oh my God, but you're like famous, because everybody knows you. Like, bitch, that don't do nothing for me because my mom is still in the hood. My family's still in the hood. Like, I don't give a fuck the followers, everything. It's just, it really don't excite me. It flatters me though. It really makes me cry when people, you know, a lot of people be like, why do these people look up to this bitch? Like, fuck out of here. This is the type of bitch you look up to. I don't feel like people look up to me because, like, the stripper things that I done, or like I just feel like people look up to me because I let them know that, like, you could really be yourself. Like, I got this far for really being myself. I don't think it was because of my body. It's not because of the way I dance. It was just me really being myself. Not perfect, with fucked up ass teeth, big ass nose, and the way I talk is not perfect. I know that shit, but, like, regardless, like, be free, birdie.
Do you think you're a role model?
I mean, some people say I am. If you feel like I am, then thank you. And when people do tell me that, I do be tearing up. It do be hitting, like, a little nerve in my heart and whatnot. But I don't know. I guess sometimes the criticisms get to me, and I just feel like I ain't shit. So.
Do you want to continue doing reality show, or can you say, like, if the opportunity still comes your way, you'll sign back on, or perhaps do your own thing?
Shmoney.
So if the money is right, you'll continue doing reality shows.
Yeah. It has to be more about like the things I go through though. It has to be more about that. Like, every single day I have, like, the most emotion, because you know me, I'm a sensitive ass gangster. So I be going through shit every single day that it just don't show on camera. It don't show. A lot of things that I go through, it don't be because of men. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, men don't really affect me. I treat them like I treat them. But just a lot of things, just where I come from reflects on my attitude, on my feelings. It makes me, a lot of things, people talking, it hits me. Just me taking this risk in music, it just it's scary, because it's like I work so hard. It would really hurt me if, like, people don't enjoy it, or don't take me nowhere.
Who do you want to collaborate with?
Well, there's this artist, right? He ain't all that out there and whatever, but he spit some fire shit that be touching me. They call him Swift on Demand, but whatever. I didn't really care when I saw her. Like, I went to say, hey, clearly she felt a certain type of way or something. I don't know if he mentioned me to her before or something, that she stood up when she saw me, like she wanted to pop that bottle. So it's like, oh, word, you a little bigger than me, so you know I gotta hit you first, man.
So the fact that he didn't go to jail for that, right? No, not at all. So the fact that he's famous got him into it and got him out of it, technically.